Hi all, so today we are going to be putting our vinyl decal on our pyrex bowl here, and I wanted to do this to help you guys see what the steps are to put a decal on a curved surface and how the easiest way to go about that is. I know a lot of times it can be a little daunting to get this on straight, so I'm going to show you the steps that I do. The first part is you want to make sure that you prep your bowl correctly. So you can just rub it down with a little rubbing alcohol, or if you have even vodka, that'll work on a little rag, but you want to make sure that you don't have oils on the bowl. That is going to affect the way that the decal sticks. So how we get started here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this decal into a few different sections. I like to kind of start at the middle and then work the way to the outside. So you're going to see, I'll kind of show you guys here what I do. You'll just want to go around, where the decal is. And what'll happen is you'll just kind of use this to puzzle your decal together when you put it on. So you'll be leaving the sections on there. So this one, I'm actually going to cut this one, I think, let's see, we're going to do it in 5. And just kind of very carefully kind of go around. And then what I do is I just go ahead and lay it on the table, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Just kind of the same way that I'm going to puzzle it on. So you'll see this here. So you guys can see, there's the different pieces, and we're actually going to start with that middle section so that we can get it on straight. And then one of the things that you want to do with this, and I should have said that before I started, was flip these actually over, and you're going to want to rub them, usually with a credit card or something. It'll help you, when you peel them up, it'll help the decal actually stick to the backing. So we're going to go ahead and start with that middle section. You can do it a couple different ways. I actually just eyeball it, to be honest, but if you want to go ahead and measure it, you can do that too. This one I kind of cut up into pieces that were pretty even. So you shouldn't have any issues putting it on. So what we'll do here is, you go ahead and peel this section off. You want to make sure that, all the little parts are sticking to it. You can kind of see one of the areas didn't stick, so I just kind of press it back down. But then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the bowl and see kind of, what height we want it on. And then you just kind of easily put it on there, and then you're just kind of going to press it. And I just kind of go like that just to kind of put it all down flat. See, and then what I do is I actually leave this plastic part on, because what we're going to do is we're going to put this next part on, and then we can just use that little plastic area to kind of puzzle it together in. So what we'll do is take the second part, and see that plastic tape, the transfer tape is there. So I can go ahead and kind of puzzle it on. You're going to want to kind of put it down just a little bit so that it goes straight and not kind of curved up. So we'll go ahead and push that on. And then we'll work with this other side here. And same thing on this. So you're going to want to kind of use that tape. You kind of see where it is already. And you want it to go straight, so you kind of just push it down just a little bit, so it's not getting that up curve on it. So you're going to have a little bit of space in between that transfer tape. And then we'll work with the sides here. Sorry, my hands are kind of in the way. And same thing, okay, so we're going to look at that transfer tape, and where, you want it to go straight. So you're just going to kind of puzzle it just a little bit close to it, but down just a little bit farther. And then we've got our last side over here. So same thing, you kind of look at that tape. You don't want it to go up on there. And let's get it right here. So you're going to kind of play with it just a little bit so it doesn't curve up completely. And then you're going to go ahead and push that down. Okay, so then we can go ahead and start peeling off the transfer tape, and what you'll want to do is kind of do it at an angle so you're not pulling the decals up. See, and that's pulling up a little bit, so just gently kind of push it down. Slowly at an angle. And this decal is a little bit higher on the left-hand side than it is on the right. But here you go. So you can see, you know, it's on there pretty evenly. You know, we don't have a ton of up curve at all. You know, especially if you're trying to put it on in one swoop, you know, you'll get a lot of indents and kind of creases in the decal. So this is a great way to put it on straight and avoid that turn. So hopefully this helps. Thank you guys for buying from me. Remember to go ahead and check out my Etsy page, Antlers and Evergreens. But thank you guys. Appreciate it.